Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to break down one of the slickest ideas in reinforcement learning, N-step Sarsa. Now, I know, the name sounds a little intimidating, but I promise you, by the end of this, you'll see it's actually a super intuitive fix for a really common problem. So, let's dive right in.
Okay, so to really get why in-step Sarsa is so cool, we first have to talk about a fundamental problem every learning agent has to solve. It's this constant tug-of-war between being patient and being impulsive. Think about how you learn a new skill, like maybe a video game. Do you obsess over every single button press, analyzing every tiny success or failure right away? Or do you just play through the whole level and wait till the "you win" or "game over" screen pops up to decide what worked? Well, that's the exact same question an AI agent has to answer. Now, in the AI world, these two extremes have actual names. On one hand, you've got the impulsive learner. This is a method like one-step temporal difference learning. It updates its whole strategy after every single action, using a quick guess about what might happen next. On the other hand, you've got the super patient learner, which is the Monte Carlo method. This one waits until the entire episode is completely over before it learns a single thing.
Let's quickly define a word you just saw, bootstrapping. It sounds fancy, but all it really means is updating a guess with another guess. The agent looks just one step into the future, and it uses its current guess about how good that next spot is to update its opinion about the spot it just came from. It's kind of like learning from your own predictions. So, as you can probably guess, neither of these extremes is perfect. The impulsive learner is super fast, but it can be really short-sighted, right? It might grab a tiny reward right in front of it, totally missing a catastrophe waiting just a few steps ahead. The patient learner doesn't have that problem, but it's crazy inefficient. It has to wait for the whole game to finish before it can learn anything at all. And this is where our solution starts to come into focus. To make this all feel really simple and intuitive, we're going to use a real-world analogy. Planning a road trip. So just imagine, you're about to go on a long drive, say from your office to a vacation spot. Your whole goal is to figure out how long the trip is going to take. This is exactly what an AI agent is doing when it tries to estimate its total future rewards. So our impulsive one-step learner, that's like checking your GPS after every single turn you make. Okay, made it right. New ETA is 4 hours and 59 minutes. You get this constant, immediate feedback, which feels productive, but your perspective is tiny. You're so focused on the next turn that you are completely blind to that massive traffic jam that's just 10 miles down the road. The patient Monte Carlo learner is the total opposite. This is like driving the entire trip without ever looking at your map, and only after you've pulled into the hotel parking lot, you finally check the clock. Yep, that took exactly 6 hours. You get the perfect 100% accurate travel time. But so what? You can't go back in time and avoid that awful detour you took 2 hours ago. The feedback is perfect, but it comes way, way too late to do any good. Okay, so if checking every second is too short-sighted and waiting till the end is way too slow, what's the solution? Well, you probably guessed it. We need to find that sweet spot, that middle ground, by looking just a few steps ahead. And that, my friends, is N-step Sarsa. It is the best of both worlds approach. Instead of looking just one step ahead, or all the way to the very end, it looks a specific number of steps, we'll just call that N, into the actual future. It combines real, hard-won experience with a smart, educated guess. So let's see how this works in our road trip. Instead of checking your GPS every minute, you decide you're going to drive for, say, 30 miles. That's our N. You actually experience that part of the trip. You feel the bumps on the road. You pay the real tolls. Then, after those 30 miles, you glance at your GPS and add its estimate for the rest of the journey. And this right here is the absolute key. It's all about that blend. Your new estimate for the trip's length isn't just a wild guess anymore, and it's not hopelessly out of date. It's grounded in N steps of pure reality and then finished off with one smart, forward-looking guess. Okay, so why does this actually help the agent learn faster and better? Well, the secret sauce here is a concept in AI called credit assignment. It's all about figuring out which of your past actions really led to a good or bad result. So imagine you take a bunch of smart actions in a game, and boom, you find a huge treasure. With that impulsive one-step method, only the single final action you took right before finding the treasure gets a pat on the back. All the other brilliant moves that got you there? Totally ignored. But with N-step Sarsa, it's a completely different story. If your N is, say, 10,
Then all 10 actions that led you to that treasure get to share in the glory. The agent quickly learns that this entire sequence of moves is valuable. It squeezes so much more learning out of every single good thing that happens.
All right, now that we have the core idea down, let's put all the pieces together and walk through the full journey from start to finish.
Okay, so here's the play-by-play. The agent takes an action and it saves the result. It keeps doing this for n steps, building up a little short-term memory. After n steps, it calculates its target. It just adds up all the real rewards it actually collected and then tacks on its best guess for the future from its current spot. Then, and this is the really clever part, it uses this much better target to update its opinion of the decision it made n steps in the past. Then it just slides that little window of memory forward and does the whole thing over again.
And look, this isn't just some neat theory. As the main textbook on reinforcement learning points out, experiments show again and again that choosing some middle-of-the-road value for n, not too impulsive, not too patient, almost always works better than either extreme. It really is the sweet spot.
So, after all that, what's the one thing you should really walk away with? If we're going to boil it all down, what is it?
It's this n-step Sarsa learns so much more efficiently because it grounds its learning in a short burst of real-world experience before it has to trust a guess about the far-off future. It's the difference between guessing blindly and making a truly educated estimate.
And that really leaves us with one last thought. This whole question of choosing n, of how many real steps to take before you trust a guess, that's not just an AI problem. That's a life problem. How much data do you need before you trust your gut about the future? It turns out that in AI, just like in our own lives, finding that perfect balance is the real key to learning well. Thanks for tuning in.